UFC 311 is this weekend, first pay-per-view of the year, and it's an absolute stacked card. We're going to go over some of the main event or main card matchups, and we're going to give our picks. UFC 311 picks. We're going to start out with Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano. Moicano's been on a really good run lately. His last two wins coming by KO, and Beneil Dariush, his last two fights ended with him getting knocked out. I think Beneil Dariush, has the upside. He's a great fighter and very well rounded. But I think Moicano, he's similar in ways. I think that Moicano, he's got that fire under him right now. Younger guy. I think Moicano gets this one done. Yuri Prochazka versus Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill and Yuri, both former champs, both formerly knocked out by Alex Pereira. This is going to be a great fight. I think this is a good reset for them. They've been battling with Alex Pereira, and I think this could really spark another fire under them, whoever wins this. I think Jamal Hill, has a little bit of an edge against... I think Jamal Hill has a little bit of an edge against Yuri here. Yuri has lost twice to Alex Pereira. I know he has a win in his last fight, but Jamal Hill has had a lot of recovery time, a lot of time. He's been talking. He has that fire. I'm going to go with Jamal Hill here. Merab Dvalishvili versus Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar, people are questioning if he deserves this opportunity. And yes, maybe he hasn't earned this one right now. He has only one win in the top 10. But I think Umar inevitably would have earned it. Either way, I think he is at the skill level to fight for a belt right now. So I understand what they're doing here. But Merab, he is no slouch. He has a huge gas tank, and this dude could keep up with Umar's grappling. I think, he has a little bit of the edge. He's been fighting top competitors. I think I'm going to go with Merab here. Islam Makhachev versus Arman Tsarukyan. They have fought before. Islam Makhachev won that one. Arman, he is a great fighter, and I think he is someone who has the skill set to go up and actually have a great fight with Islam. And he has a chance. He really does. But Islam Makhachev is just so good. His ground game is phenomenal. He's got a gas tank, and his striking is underrated. I think Islam Makhachev is going to take this one as well. I'm going to do a little bit of fast for a clip up. Yuri Prochazka versus Jamal Hill, both formerly knocked out by Alex Pereira. And I think that Jamal Hill, he's had a lot of time to recover. I know Yuri has came back since then and got another W, but I think Jamal Hill really wants this one. He has a fire under him. He wants to make that comeback. I'm going to go with Jamal Hill here. Merab Dvalishvili versus Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar, I'm not sure if he really deserves this one. He only has one win in the top 10. But I think inevitably he would have earned it. He has that skill set. I think Merab, though, he has the gas tank. He has the grappling and wrestling ability to keep up with Umar. And he's fought some of the top competitors at the division. I think I'm honestly going to take Merab here. Islam Makhachev versus Arman Tsarukyan. This has happened before. They fought before, and Islam won that one. I think Arman Tsarukyan, he's a very skilled fighter. Very well-rounded. He has the skill set to go up against Islam. It's going to be a great fight. He has a chance. He really does. But I think Islam is just so good. He's so good on the ground, and his striking is underrated. He has the knockout power. He's shown this guy, he has some power. I'm going with Islam Makhachev here. Those are all our picks for 311. There are some other fights on the card. There's one more fight that I didn't really go over with Kevin Holland. I'm going to take Kevin Holland in that fight. But the prelims, there's some good prelims. 311, first pay-per-view of the year, and it's off to a bang.